from Alex Jones. Could the Titans get wild and do Stafford Goff trade for someone like Russell Wilson? See, I like this idea. I kind of mentioned it earlier. My guess is no, probably not. They wouldn't go about that route. But I would consider it. I think you're onto something here, Alex. Tannehill, I think, is better than Jared Goff, but I don't trust him to win you those games in the postseason. He's a bit more in that Jimmy Garoppolo range for me right now. So if Seattle would be down, I don't know if they would be down, but if you could send Tannehill and a first or 2 firsts and some change for Russell Wilson, I think I would do that and go all in right now on this window to help solidify your Super Bowl chances under Mike Vrabel. Speaking of Russell Wilson, where will he play in 2022? Let me know in the comment section. Maybe it's Seattle, maybe it's somebody else altogether. Drop your predictions for me in the comment section. Where do you think Russell Wilson will play this upcoming season? Stephen Crocio, will Titans go QB in either free agency or the draft? So if you say draft in general, sure, you might take somebody on day 3 like Caleb Elby. That's fine. If you're looking for a starter, tough to see that going down. Maybe you draft someone like a Desmond Ridder and try to have them compete and then take over Tannehill in a year. That could be a route. Sure, the free agency options, as bad as Tannehill played, were not better than Tannehill. They are not better than Tannehill. So, honestly, if I were Tennessee, I might swing for the fences. Go Rams style, trade Jared Goff and picks, and trade your quarterback, Tannehill, and picks for a better QB. I don't think the free agency draft route is going to give you an immediate upgrade over Tannehill.
Let's go to Abo. Tannehill stinks. How can the Titans get rid of him? Well, if you cut Ryan Tannehill, you're going to end up eating like $28 million dead cap. So that's not going to happen. His dead cap hit, if he's traded after June 1st, is probably the only way you're going to be able to do it. So Tennessee, you would have to end up eating, it's like $9 million of dead cap hit. The new team, they would take on his base salary, which is about $28 million. I just don't really honestly believe that a team's going to go out and want to pay Ryan Tannehill $28 million a year and give up a lot of draft capital in order to do it. I think if I learned anything this year, Ryan Tannehill wasn't as good as what we thought he might have been after he signed that big deal. He's probably somewhere around a quarterback in the 15, 16, 17 range, which kind of spoils this next question. Is Ryan Tannehill a top 10 quarterback? At the beginning of the season, he was getting a lot of hype as top 10. In fact, basically every single quarterback list ranking that I saw had him top 10. In fact, I had him at number 10 because I thought he could do a lot more. Here's the thing. He showed his flaws. He was not as good as what a lot of people anticipated. So I'm going to go ahead and say no. Ryan Tannehill is not a top 10 quarterback. But I want you guys to let me know where you think he ranks with a number. 10, 11, 12, 20, 33. Let me know.
Barrett B49, why is Tony Dews of the Titans not getting any offensive coordinator buzz? A couple reasons. He's not that young of a coach. He's not old, but he's more of the veteran guy. Being the Titans running backs coach when you have Derrick Henry, I don't know how much credit you get there. Like, it's Derrick Henry, right? He's been there for a while, but he's Derrick Henry. In general, by the way, running backs coach don't get OC opportunities. They are not the schemers and game planners and designers. So, having been someone who, even back to his college days, where he spent most of his time, has never been a play caller, makes it tough for him to be a top candidate in the end.
Let's go to Broderick. Who will be the best quarterback in the draft? I have Matt Corral as my highest rated guy. Then I have Kenny Pickett, though I think Kenny Pickett in certain situations might surprise a lot of people. And then the last guy I'll go with is Malik Willis. I love Malik Willis's talent. I think he has the highest upside, but he definitely needs to be in the right situation. And if I was going to draft Malik Willis, I would want him to learn behind a veteran who I respect very highly. Now, anytime any people get hired, if there's anything news, rumors, free agency, we're going to keep you guys up to date. So if you love the NFL, I got a pretty good deal going on right now. For the next 365 days, Chat Sports is going to give you guys free content. All you got to do, hit the subscribe button, and then turn on those notifications. That way you don't miss a thing. I don't want you to be a guy who sees a report about Amari Cooper and then your office makes jokes about it for the next 3 years. Don't be that guy. Hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications. Let's go to 30 racks. What are some second-round sleepers in the draft? I'd be lying to sit here and tell you I've done a lot of second-round sleepers. I've done a lot of homework on the first round. So in terms of guys that I think that might be able to fall a little bit, I've seen people have Traylon Burks go there. I've seen some people have Jahan Dotson. Personally, I think Carson Strong in the right situation might be halfway decent. But here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Go follow Tom Downey on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney, because I don't know what he does. I don't know how he has all the information he does. Maybe that's why his wife's mad at him all the time, but all I know is this. Guy does a lot of homework, so give him a follow on Twitter.
If you want to bet on the NFL playoffs, there are some NFL draft prop bets as well. Head over to BetUS, chatsports.com/bet. Use promo code NFL Daily. $100 in, it's going to give you extra 125% deposit bonus. The AFC title game, these odds are changing every day. Chiefs now up to -7. That line has jumped. The over-under has ballooned to 54.5. It opened at 51.5. Low-key, I don't mind the under in that one. I might let it rise to 55, 56 and take the under, which is the coward's way of doing it, but I got to get something going on my bets. You can get 125% deposit bonus at chatsports.com/bet. Promo code NFL Daily.
Let's go to Jose 540. Do you think Mahomes and Allen will be the next Brady and Manning? I mean, it's a hell of a question. Personally, I think it's kind of hard to sit here and say no, because you saw Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes are in a league of their own in terms of overall football talent and at the quarterback position. Brady and Manning, they battled it out for a long time. I mean, it's a big reason why, guys like Phillip Rivers never got like a Super Bowl title. I mean, there's guys like Ben Roethlisberger. He was really good for 2 years. Like, there's a lot of reasons, but yes, I could absolutely see Mahomes and Allen being the next Brady and Manning.
From David, what are your predictions for the NFC Championship? I'm going with the Rams as my prediction, but I'm not sold on that one. I think the Niners are going to put up a really, really good fight in that game.
So we got a big-time game on Sunday. Really excited. It's going to be my first Sunday off in a very, very long time. So if you guys haven't already, let me know who you got. I want you to type 4 down in the comments, or I want you to go ahead and type R. Let me know what y'all are thinking right now. So 4 or R, who do you got in this game? I'm going to say that I believe that the Rams win, but I will be rooting for the 49ers because we have a 49ers channel ran by Chase Sr. over 53,000 subs on that bad boy. He's going to be live on that channel. He's going to be having a good time, and if you're a 49ers fan, go ahead and check it out.
One Nation Underground. Oh, man. Best quarterback wide receiver combo in the draft. So I think it has to be Desmond Ridder and Alec Pierce out of Cincinnati. Kenny Pickett, special receiver, going back to school. Liberty doesn't have any good ones. Nevada, UNC lost all their good ones the year before that. Ole Miss, again, I don't love their options this year. So for me, as a top 6 quarterback and a top 15 receiver in Alec Pierce, I'm going that combo. That's a really good question. Not quite as good as some of the previous years we've had, or next year we'll have with the Ohio State duo, C.J. Stroud and probably Jackson Smith and Jigba next season. If you have more questions that we did not get to, hit me up on Twitter. I'm available at WhatGoingDowney. My DMs are open to answer any and all questions you guys have here for us at Chat Sports.